The Feast of Pentecost is on June 8, 2025, according to the Gregorian calendar. It is also called the Feast of Weeks. It and all of the other feast days have been lost in the shuffle of modern holidays, but they're so important to observe. The Feast of Weeks, also known as Shavuot in Hebrew, is one of the ancient Hebrew festivals outlined in the Old Testament. It is celebrated 7 weeks, or 50 days, after the Feast of First Fruits, which occurs during the Passover season. This timing gives the festival its Greek name, Pentecost, meaning 50th day. The Feast of Weeks is primarily a harvest festival, marking the end of the grain harvest in Israel. In Leviticus 23:15-16, the Most High commands, "From the day after the Sabbath, the day you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, you are to count 7 full weeks. You shall count 50 days until the day after the 7th Sabbath, and then present an offering of new grain to me." In Deuteronomy 16:9-10, the Israelites are instructed, "You are to count off 7 weeks from the time you first put the sickle to the standing grain, and you shall celebrate the Feast of Weeks to the Most High God with a freewill offering that you give in proportion to how the Most High God has blessed you." The Feast of Weeks is characterized by several specific rituals and offerings. According to Leviticus 23:17, "Bring 2 loaves of bread from your dwellings as a wave offering, made of 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour, baked with leaven, as first fruits to the Most High." In addition to the bread, the festival includes burnt offerings, grain offerings, and sin offerings, as detailed in Numbers 28:26-31. The Feast of Weeks also holds Hebrew significance, as it commemorates that the laws were given to Moses 50 days after the Exodus from Egypt, aligning with the timing of Shavuot. This connection underscores the festival's dual nature as both an agricultural and spiritual celebration. In the New Testament, the Feast of Weeks takes on additional significance with the event of Pentecost, as recorded in Acts 2. On this day, the Holy Spirit descended upon the apostles, empowering them to preach the gospel. Acts 2:1-4 states, "When the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly a sound like a mighty rushing wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw tongues like flames of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Holy Spirit enabled them." Let's rediscover the significance of the Most High's holy days, which go beyond the commercialized man-made holidays, and bring back the true essence of these sacred days, in honor and obedience to Yahuwah, the Most High God.